Well, we're not eliminated. I got good news with the scans yesterday, so I plan on playing this week.
Hell yeah.
You're still playing in the NFL? You're still playing?
I know. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Wow. Hey, okay. Aaron Rodgers playing this weekend against the Bears. Hey, that's great news, especially to a guy that's about to ask you a question. Ty Schmidt, owner of the Packers, your question for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron, is it hard? I mean, I know, like, you're still in it. You guys obviously aren't eliminated. Is it hard not thinking about the future? And, like, we've talked about it, you know, I mean, with you, people are going to say shit no matter what. But, like, do you get taken aback, like, if you see some of that stuff on Monday morning after the game, you know, whether it's Pro Football Talk saying – hey, not only will we probably never see him in a Packers uniform again, but that might have been the last snaps he's ever taken. Like, do you pay any mind to that? Have you started thinking about after the season, or is it still like, hey, we you know, we're not eliminated yet. We still have everything in front of us?
Well, I'd say yes to both. Obviously, I think about the future all the time, a la Michael J. Fox and Back to the Future.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And also, you know, we're not eliminated. We got a chance to run the last five and see where we stand after that. So that's the focus for me. You know, I might miss practice Wednesday, will not be a full contributor, but that's kind of been standard for the last, I don't know, 6-7 weeks. Go to my one of my favorite places to play down in Chicago, and hopefully, you know, get a big win, get into the bye week, get healthy, and see where we can get to.
That was Zito talking shit to you while you were talking about that. He's holding on a lot of hope, and he popped himself mightily there. That's a big-time laugh from him. Excited to hear you're back this week and excited where your mindset is. Go ahead, AJ.
Aaron, I was on John Kuhn's show earlier today. He wanted me to ask you great show he's doing over there as well. But he wanted to know if you were 8-4 right now, heading into this game, would you shut it down for a couple weeks to rest up for the playoff run if things were different?
Kuhn, not just a rockhead. Very good question. That's unbelievable.
Is it, though? Is that a real question, John Kuhn?
Yes, it is.
You think that was disrespectful? You think that was disrespectful to ask that question?
Listen, we are 8-4, 4-8, 12-0, 0-12. I'd be wanting to suit up this week.
How come
and not just because of Chicago, because that's what you do. You know, when you're a player, you go out there, and if you can play, you play. You don't need some doctor to give you an excuse. Oh man, I don't know, maybe one more week. You know, not quite 100%. No, you can go out there and compete, and you have competitive greatness in your body, in your heart, in your mind. You go out and play.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey. Felt like I was in a fucking movie right there, dude. Didn't it? That was like, that's your mindset it always has?
Hey, is that an issue, though? For real, though, Pat, that's an issue I have. Aaron, is that a thing? Is that something, like, as you've been in the league for so long, has that changed from where guys would play through pretty much anything at times? And then is there more people now who just, I think people surround players and tell them to shut it down? Does that happen more often where, hey, if I'm not 100, there's no chance I'm playing?
AJ, you saying when he said look for an excuse there, right? Because my antennas went up there as well. Is that something you're seeing? Just not maybe on your team, but around the NFL? That's a good question, AJ. Well, I could.
I would assume it's probably more prevalent now than maybe it used to be. I think that there's, then understandably, I guess, there's fear around what does it mean if I'm not 100% and I don't play my absolute best going out there? Does that mean, can I live with that reality? And I think many people can't. For me, I can, because I know what competitive greatness is. It's going out there and trying to do your best all the time and putting your body on the line and putting your body in the line for your teammates, and knowing that if you're 90%, 80%, 70% gives your team the best chance to win, then you're out there and you're playing. And also being able to look in the mirror. I mean, that's honestly the only person you have to really appease, and whose opinion you got to live up to is that person staring right back at you. So that's why I've always wanted to play, and that's why I've never wanted to come out of games, because I want to look in the mirror and know that I did everything I could to be out there with my guys. I put my body on the line willingly, and that's the nature of being a fierce competitor and striving for competitive greatness, is that it's not really a question. I don't need somebody to tell me, maybe another week you'll be 100%. Maybe just wait one more week. No. That's just never how I've played. Now, I probably got some help playing behind a guy who played in 300-plus straight starts, because it was never even a question for him. But you can't say that there's the same approach now than it was maybe back then.
Sticky Finger Bandits, who you're talking about, and I understand listening to you talk. What's that? Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
Come on.
Everybody was ready.
Come on.
It's holiday season. It was right there. I mean, had to do it. It's reality, too. I mean, I'm sorry about it. I mean, it is. Hard. But whenever you talk about the competitive greatness and, and I appreciate your mindset on it because that's like you're an old school football player. Never gets talked about. Everything else gets talked about you because, you are Aaron. You have the most face shots. They actually had to zoom in on your ass on Sunday Night Football because they were trying to get your thumb. And you just so happened when you put your hand down, your thumb real close to your ass. They were zoomed on your ass for maybe 35 seconds on Sunday Night Football. Your face gets a face. I think
that's what the kids call the thirst trap.
Yeah. You put a little. You put that thing out there. You knew that they were zooming in on that. You put the booty in the way. Go ahead and check out the squats on the fucking bar. But you get a lot of FaceTime. Nobody talks about you being like old school guy though, and it seems like you are. Even though I believe you could have been a hit.
Or the fact that I'm the COVID MVP.
Well,
all right.
One.
True.
Yeah. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
I got MVP the 2 years of the pandemic.
That's mine.
I mean,
Goddamn right.
I'll tell you what.
Because you weren't afraid of
you had all right. I mean, obviously, Cowboy Diggs.
He rides again.
Cowboy Tone is.
Thank you, Aaron.
Is getting real excited about it all.